Mike Trout is one of the greatest baseball players in the history of the sport. He's nearly passed Ken Griffey Jr. in WAR according to Baseball Reference, and is well on his way to a Cooperstown induction once his career is said and done. The MVP in baseball is awarded to the most valuable player in both the American and National League. Trout has 3 of these awards. That's a lot. It ties him with guys like A-Rod and Pujols among several others for second all-time. The all-time leader is Barry Bonds, who won 7 MVPs throughout the course of his career.
Wow.
Mike Trout had his work cut out for him if he wants to one day pass Barry Bonds for most MVPs all time, but it really should be a lot closer than it is. In fact, Trout has been robbed just as many times as he's won MVPs for his career. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. 2012 was quite the year in baseball. Matt Wieters was the starting catcher for the Orioles, David Price was on the Tampa Bay Rays, and Josh Hamilton was in his final year with the Rangers, the first time. Once the season came to a close, the MVP race got underway. One player had won the first offensive Triple Crown since Carl Yastrzemski in 1967, and the other was a power speed threat who had a fishy last name. Obviously I'm joking, but the 2 players who were dueling it out for the MVP were Miguel Cabrera and Mike Trout. Mike Trout in 2012 was in his first full big league season, and he took the league by storm. It's hard to remember that over a decade ago, he was still making a name for himself. He played in 139 games, led the league in runs, hit 30 dingers, drove in 83, stole a league-leading 49 bases, giving him the illustrious 30-30 season, and hit .326 to pair with a league-leading 168 OPS+. Mike Trout also led the league in WAR, posting a 10.5 WAR according to Baseball Reference, which was far and away the best number in the league. Robinson Cano finished second among all players with an 8.4 WAR. Trout was truly in a league of his own in 2012, and this was in his first full season in the big leagues. The amount of talent he showcased from the ripe young age of 20 goes to show what a generational talent Mike Trout has been throughout his career. Miguel Cabrera, on the other hand, finished 7th in WAR behind the likes of Adrian Beltre, Yadier Molina, among others. Even if we're looking strictly at offense, Mike Trout still beat Cabrera in terms of offensive WAR, 8.7 to 7.7. Like I mentioned before, Trout put together a 30-30 season, which goes to show how great his value was as a base runner in 2012. Remember, he stole 49 bases, and this is not to take anything away from Miguel Cabrera. He was an offensive juggernaut who deserved praise for his Triple Crown campaign, but Mike Trout was simply more valuable in 2012. In hindsight, the voters were charmed with such a rare feat. In their eyes, it made sense to vote for the established veteran who did something rare over the up-and-coming superstar who casually posted a 30-30 season, all the while playing spectacular defense in center field for an Angels team that almost won 90 games. Luckily, Trout didn't leave completely empty-handed. He was named Rookie of the Year and won a Silver Slugger. The following year, 2013, we find ourselves in a similar dilemma. Miguel Cabrera and Mike Trout once again dueling it out for MVP. In terms of offensive WAR, Mike Trout once again beat Miguel Cabrera by 1 WAR. I swear, I'm getting some serious deja vu here. Trout hit .323, led the league in runs scored for the 2nd straight season, hit 27 dingers, drove in 97, led the league in walks, stole 33 bases, and posted a .988 OPS. Miguel Cabrera, on the other hand, won the batting title for his 2nd straight season, hit 44 homers, and drove in 137. The reigning MVP who won a batting title was a major part of the reasoning for voters casting their ballot in favor of Cabrera. Mike Trout for a 2nd straight season finished runner-up in MVP voting to the same player and failed to win in both seasons. Trout just a year later would finally come out on top in MVP voting, but the reigning MVP would be right back onto the snub train in 2015. This is the 3rd and final year Trout did not win MVP, but has a strong enough case to merit being a part of this conversation today. This time around, Trout's worthy opponent would be Josh Donaldson, a stud who cemented himself as the best player on a postseason team. The Blue Jays would make it to the ALCS before falling short to the Texas Rangers. I have a video on the events preceding José Bautista's iconic home run, which you should definitely check out after watching this video. On the other hand, Mike Trout and the Angels missed the playoffs after making it the year prior, which sadly is the one and only time thus far that Trout had the opportunity to play some October baseball. This definitely played a substantial part in the decision to elect Josh Donaldson as MVP. While that sentiment is true, Donaldson also posted some incredible numbers. He led the league in runs, hit 41 homers, drove in 123, and posted a .939 OPS. As you may have guessed, Mike Trout was better. He led the league with a 9.6 WAR, 2.5 better than Donaldson, and hit 41 homers as well. Drove in 90, led the league in slugging and OPS, and posted a league-leading 176 OPS plus. Even after posting such incredible numbers and being the most valuable player in the league, Trout came up empty-handed. Mike Trout since 2015 has finished second in MVP just one other time, and that came in 2018. However, we will not be talking about that race, as Mookie Betts was well deserving of that award. Even still, Mike Trout should be one MVP away from tying Barry Bonds for the most in baseball history. Yet at the time of recording this video, he's still sitting at 3 for his career, which, keep in mind, ties him with several other Hall of Famers for second most MVPs of all time. Nonetheless, 3 MVPs is still impressive. Mike Trout is ridiculous, and he's still just 31 years old and tearing it up in 2023 for the Angels, who hopefully can find their way to some October baseball for the first time since 2014. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.